Where's Uncle Kenny? He's not here.
Who does that idiot think he is? I can't believe he left without saying a word to anyone.
Please, Sanosuke. Breaking the furniture won't make things better.
He's scary.
I'm gonna go to Kyoto too. I won't feel satisfied till I give him a good slug. Damn it, Kenshin, how could you do this?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You can stop wrecking the place and go to Kyoto.
I need some money.
What do you mean by that?
She's scary too.
Cheapskate.
That's a mouthful coming from you. If you want to borrow money next time, then don't come here breaking furniture.
I couldn't help it. I had to take this out on something. Besides, he did a lot worse by breaking our promise. So starting from this point on, I guess you're not going to be wandering off anywhere without my permission. Huh, Kenshin? Man! Out of the way!
He's not doing well.
Sure doesn't seem like it. But it's hard to believe that Kenshin became a wanderer again after all this time. I guess I just figured he'd be happy to stay here and live at Kaoru's place forever.
You think Miss Kaoru will be all right?
Hey!
Yahiko!
Have you seen Sanosuke?
He was making a racket here just a few minutes ago. How is Miss Kaoru doing lately?
It's been pretty hard on her. It's almost like she's in a coma. Kenshin just said goodbye and walked away from her.
Don't you two worry your little heads. I'm certain that Kenshin will come back someday.
Thank you for everything. Goodbye, Miss Kaoru.
I know how she must feel right now, but she's been moping around for long enough. It's not healthy. And on top of that, she hasn't eaten anything for the past 2 days.
Oh.
Anyway, if you have some time, maybe you can see what you can do to cheer Kaoru up.
We'll do whatever we can, Yahiko.
This ought to be enough money to take you to Kyoto.
Thanks, Katsu. I'll definitely pay you back later. Although I don't know how.
I won't hold my breath, Sano. Give me your hand.
What you got there?
Just a parting gift for you. They're bombs.
Bombs? I thought you gave up making these things, Katsu. And it looks like these bombs are new and improved.
Don't worry, these are only for self-defense. You'd better watch your back, Sanosuke. Kyoto's a more dangerous place nowadays than you could ever realize.
So you know. I guess you heard all the rumors about Shishio.
Never underestimate a journalist's network.
Don't write about him. You'd be up against a group with an entire army of assassins. It's not safe to say anything.
I won't be writing about them. Besides, nobody would believe it, that some ghosts of the past are trying to start a war of revenge against this country.
Yeah, that's true. Well, guess I better go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yahiko.
What are you doing hanging around here at a time like this, Sanosuke? Kaoru's pretty down. I've tried everything.
Yahiko. Someone was following you.
What do you intend to do?
I'm headed toward Kyoto, of course. That okay with you?
No. It's not okay with me if liabilities like you tag along. The basic strategy in battle is to attack the enemy's weakness. If you go to Kyoto, I guarantee you'll be Shishio's first target. However, as the Batosai is now, there's no way he'd be able to protect you. That's why he had to go by himself.
What are you saying?
In the eyes of the Batosai, your existence is nothing more than a burden that he's been forced to bear.
I get it. So I'm just a burden to Kenshin. And he left on his own because he couldn't protect us.
I put on that little show with you because I wanted to make him realize that fact. But if you go to Kyoto, it'll all be for nothing. You're not needed on this stage, so be a good boy and go to Tokyo.
Like hell I will. Now that I've heard you say that, it just makes me want to punch his lights out even more. So get out of my way, or would you rather I go through you?
I'd like to see you try going through me.
That was dirty! You're playing dirty! You keep going for the wound on his shoulder because you know it's not healed yet! Huh?
As I told you, attacking your opponent's weakness is fundamental strategy. I'm not doing it to be cruel. Fighting fair and square isn't the point. This is about a deathmatch in Kyoto where the only way to win is by killing your enemy. It's no place for youngsters like you to be, so why don't you just run along home, all right?
I don't think so.
I see.
Yaiko. Katsu, this is between me and Saito. Don't butt in, okay? My shoulder's feeling fine now. He can hit it all he wants because it doesn't hurt at all. This pain is nothing compared to Kenshin thinking I'm a handicap. That's 1,000 times worse. Get out of my way, Saito. I'm going to Kyoto. I'll prove to you that these fists I've got here are going to be something you want in Kyoto.
That's the way, Sano!
So, you're going to prove it to me with your fists, are you?
That's right.
Well said for someone who was no match for me just a moment ago.
Oh, yeah?
Don't let him get to you!
All right, I'll humor you this time and fight the same way you do. Let's have a fist fight, shall we?
Don't believe a word he says, Sanosuke! He'll just fight dirty again and kick you if you're not careful!
You really hate me, don't you, boy?
Course I do!
Don't worry, I'll only fight with my fists, I promise. No matter how stupid this chicken head over here is, if someone fights on his terms and he loses, he'll have to accept the facts whether he likes it or not. And he'll know where he stands in this world.
Huh. Sounds fun. Here goes!
Look at that.
I've never seen Sano use his brains before!
Your strategies revolve around seeing beyond your enemy's next move, and your fists only start moving after blocking an attack. In other words, your moves are just counterattacks. I can win if I don't give you a chance to fight back. It's not pretty, but one of those punches ought to have hit the mark.
So you think that the only time I move is to counterattack? An interesting theory.
How can that be?
He managed to block all of Sano's punches somehow.
I guess none of my punches were a clean hit, huh?
If you can't hit anything, you can't call them punches.
You're asking for it. Damn it. His speed and the power of his punches aren't that much different from mine, but why do I keep missing and he keeps hitting?
He's strong.
I'd hate to admit it, but he's really good. He's the only guy to fight Kenshin that ended in a draw.
Do you get it now? The Batosai and I possess a level of ability that is far superior to yours, in both terms of skill and experience, I'm afraid. To us, you're just an annoying amateur that doesn't know when to shut his mouth.
Shut up!
He can still move?
So what if I am? I'm going to Kyoto. You can talk as much as you want.
I won't allow you to go to Kyoto.
It's that stance! He's not holding a sword, but that's the Gatotsu! Watch out, Sano! You'll be in trouble if he hits you with that!
You should give up. I have weakened your nervous system. Your legs can barely hold you at this point. No matter what you believe or how hard you fight, you'll always be an amateur!
So what if I am?
I don't believe it.
How do you like that? Even an amateur like me can find a way around your superior abilities. Surprised you, didn't I?
You
You and Kenshin didn't start out being as good as you are now, did you? So you shouldn't underestimate amateurs, buddy. Why, you...
That's enough.
Huh?
Fighting someone like you any longer is a waste of my time and effort. I have better things to do. If you want to go to Kyoto that much, then go. Go ahead and get yourself killed.
What was that?
Buffoons who don't know the first thing about defense and overestimate their own strength won't survive very long in Kyoto, my friend.
Looks like you win, Sanosuke.
You did it all right!
Huh. You guys can quit cheering me now.
I guess you're right. We'd better go get those wounds treated, and we'll have to give special attention to that shoulder of yours.
Yeah. That creep. He threw all those punches, and yet not one of them landed on my bad shoulder. He missed my wound on purpose with that first punch, too. That guy was humoring me the whole time. So that's the true strength of the Wolf of Mibu, the leader of the 3rd Squad of the Shinsengumi. I can't afford to waste any more time standing around. I'll see you guys.
We've got to take care of your injury, Sano.
I'll be fine, thanks. You take care of everything, Yahiko. I leave it in your hands to get the little missy to Kyoto and find Kenshin.
Uh-huh.
I'll get stronger. I have to get stronger.
In the eyes of the Batosai, your existence is nothing more than a burden that he's been forced to bear.
I'll make sure I get stronger before I get to Kyoto.
How are you feeling today? Maybe she's feeling a little better.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I wonder where she could be.
Her kimono's still here.
You're right. That must mean she's still inside the house.
She's gotta be around somewhere.
Let's go in and try and find her.
Okay.
I couldn't go after him. I don't know why, but I just couldn't. All I know is, at that moment, when Kenshin said goodbye, those words paralyzed my body. And even now, they continue to paralyze me. Kenshin.
Kaoru, what's wrong?
Are you alright?
That guy Saito really is amazing. But Sanosuke is pretty amazing, too. I'm going to Kyoto. I have to kick Kaoru's butt in gear and get a move on.
Yahiko?
Megumi!
I'm surprised to see you. I thought you'd be on your way to Kyoto. Are you looking after the dojo all by yourself?
Huh? What are you talking about? Kaoru's still around here, you know.
What?
I know it doesn't look good, but it's healthy. Please try it.
No, thank you.
Don't say that, Kaoru. After all, Tsubame did her very best to make this.
I don't want it.
You know, you can't just sit here like a stone and mope around forever. Try to cheer up, okay? You gotta eat.
I said that I didn't want it.
Please, Kaoru.
I'm gonna be fine, so go home, okay? I just want to be left alone right now.
I can't believe it. What are you still doing here in Tokyo?
What do you mean by that, Miss Megumi?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to stop and laugh at the pathetic raccoon girl dumped by Sir Ken.
But Miss Megumi...
You're in the same boat as me, aren't you?
Don't you dare compare me to a weepy little girl who sits there feeling sorry for herself.
I feel like I just can't do anything. You don't know what I'm going through, Megumi.
You feel like you can't do anything, huh? Tell me the one thing you wish for most right now.
That would be
Then that's what you should be doing.
But I couldn't possibly.
You only feel that way because you're afraid of how Sir Ken might treat you. This is my family's special ointment for wounds. Sir Ken made a comment once that he thought it was very effective. I'm sure he'll need this on his journey, but since you're just sitting here feeling sorry for yourself, I'll give this to Yahiko since he'll be going to Kyoto. I'm sure that when Sir Ken gets this, it'll always remind him of me. He might even start to forget about the little weepy raccoon girl.
So why don't you just hand it to him yourself instead of getting others to do it for you? Why don't you?
Unfortunately, I simply don't have as much free time as some people do. I've got a few patients to look after, so I can't just do as I please.
So you're staying here to look after patients? I guess that shows how much you care about Kenshin if that's your choice.
What?
Kaoru, I think you've said a little too...
Don't forget that I'm the assistant master of the Kamiyakashin school, so don't take me lightly.
It's just so scary.
I think it's you who shouldn't take me so lightly. Listen to me, Kaoru. I became a doctor to help as many people as possible as a way to atone for the sins I've committed. So this is the path that I chose to live. And Sir Ken was the person who showed me this path I've chosen to follow. It's all because of what he said to me.
Even if you die, it doesn't make the people you killed come back to life. That it does not. Instead, I believe that using my sword to save every soul that I can is repentance in the truest sense that I know. And I'm sure that the advanced medicine of the Takani family should be able to save more people than the sword of the Batosai can. You were meant to be a doctor, Miss Megumi, that you were. And you were meant to help not only those opium victims, but all sorts of people with all sorts of injuries and illnesses.
Sir Ken. So no matter what the future holds for me, and even if Sir Ken is no longer with us, I plan to walk the path of medicine. I'm doing everything I possibly can to heal others, and that's how much I truly care about Kenshin. How dare you mock my feelings when you're doing nothing but acting like a brat? First you kick and holler, and now you turn on the tears? You just want everyone to feel sorry for you, don't you?
You'll never understand, Miss Megumi. There's no way you could understand what it felt like to hear Kenshin say goodbye and then watch him walk away.
That's true. But I can say the same thing. You'll never understand what it felt like not to even get so much as a farewell. Next time, before you start acting like you know everything, be sure to think things through completely.
Miss Megumi.
You finally done talking to her?
Yes. Give this to him.
Sure thing. You don't have to worry. I'll make sure Kenshin comes back with us. So, you wait for us here and dry those tears.
Okay. You'll never understand what it felt like not to even get so much as a farewell.
Miss Megumi, she'd go to Kyoto right now if she could. And I?
Why are you wasting time, Kaoru? Hurry up and get ready to go!
Yahiko.
Let's go to Kyoto!
But I...
No buts about it! You're the only one that Kenshin said goodbye to, right? Don't you get it already? There's a reason for that, dummy! It's obvious that leaving you here was the toughest thing that he had to do! You get it? The person who's most likely to be able to bring Kenshin back is you, no matter what anybody says! Megumi said she'd look after the dojo while we're gone. But in return, you have to hand this to Kenshin yourself. So what's your answer? Do you want to see Kenshin again, or don't you?
I want to. I want to.
Go on, Kaoru.
Well, Miss Kaoru?
I want to see him. I do. I want to see him. I want to see Kenshin again.
All right, then that settles everything. Here!
Let's go to Kyoto.